welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer, and today I'm doing a tag created by the lovely and talented Allison Chase. Allison is a trained makeup artist and esthetician. She has tremendous reviews and tutorials, and she's just great to watch. She always brings something new and fresh to every video that she does. I really enjoy watching her. And she actually worked for Chanel a while back. I worked for Chanel many years ago. You know, so she's quite a bit younger than myself. But she came up with this tag. It's 5 current obsessions. The first one she did was with Chanel. It was the Chanel brand. And I believe she did Dior and I think maybe Tom Ford as well. I'm not absolutely sure. But the idea of the tag is to talk about the 5 current obsessions you have with that particular brand. And it's, you know, something that you can update. Hers, the first one was spring 2021. So hopefully she'll do one for the fall, etc., etc. So anyway, I was really excited about the tag, and I told Allison that I would absolutely be doing some, because I think it's a great idea. Because, you know, I think with a lot of the new releases, we get in the habit of, like, you know, doing the new things and showing you guys the new products, which is great. But there's so many things that I use from various brands that are just, you know, favorites. And it does change depending on the season. There are some products that I use year round. But there are a lot of products that I feel like that just sort of come into their own in the spring or summer or fall, winter. And especially with like foundations, because they're different, you know, levels of hydration or frankly thickness. I tend to enjoy things that are a little bit lighter in the spring. So anyway, I'm very excited to be doing the tag. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I am wearing a full face of Chanel. Everything on my face today is Chanel except for my brows, which are, you guessed it, the Gucci pencil. I really am looking forward to getting my brows microbladed. I have my vaccination coming up soon. I'm very excited. So, I mean, it's still like, you know, you have to get 2 shots, so it's gonna be a while, but hopefully this summer I can get my brows microbladed, and that will make me very happy. It's the little things in life. But anyway, so my face is full Chanel, and I will have all the details below of everything that I'm wearing. But I want to talk about the 5 things, the 5 obsessions that I currently have with Chanel. There is one item, and I'm not wearing it today, that I am currently obsessed with from Chanel, but I can't talk to you guys about it yet because technically it hasn't been released. And yes, that absolutely is a teaser, but it will be released soon in the coming months. And so I will, as soon as I can, show you the product and swatches and all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm a huge Chanel lover, so I'm very excited. Okay, so first let's talk about foundation, what I'm wearing on my face. This is the Le Beige's Eau de Teint. I never say it right, but anyway, it's the Water Fresh tint, and I have it in medium light, which I think it's light, medium. I don't remember all the shades, but this is actually not in any way the lightest shade. It might be the second to lightest, or maybe even the third to lightest shade. But on my skin, I think it's like perfect. The lightest was definitely too light for me. So that just tells you something. The thing about this, quote, foundation, it's not really a foundation. I've talked about it before. It's a weird miracle spherical thing in a bottle. I don't know what it is, but it comes out like a liquid with little spheres in it. So I'm gonna show you. It's a pump. I tend to shake it up because I don't know how to shake it up. But you squeeze it on your hand, okay? And it's this weird, runny, ugly looking stuff. I gotta tell you, I mean, like, you know, I love Chanel, so I'm not dissing Chanel, but it looks terrible when it comes out. And it's like runny, and then it looks like there's like something in it. It looks like it might have gone bad. But then you rub it together. And when you rub it together, then you start to get like an actual shade. And at first, it actually looks, if you look at it on my hand, it looks like it might be a little too deep for me. And then you put it all over your face, and it looks like absolutely nothing. So you're like, well, what was the point of that? Yeah, you put it on your face, and you're like, I have nothing. Like, it looks like nothing. It's the oddest thing. And then there's this odd chemical reaction with your skin. That's the only way I can describe it. And you get this glowy, beautiful, blurred canvas. Now, it does not cover imperfections. You can see my rosacea, you can see my rosacea. You can see the sun damage that I have. I have sun damage like right in here. It's interesting because I always wear sunglasses, so like right underneath the sunglasses, there's sun damage. You can see the sun damage. You can see the imperfections in my skin, but it's a blurred, glowy foundation. Again, I don't want to really call it a foundation. It's a blurred, glowy something. Canvas, I guess. And so it looks just really pretty and healthy. But I would not say that this is a foundation. It's not even a tinted moisturizer. It's just this blurred, glowy thing. And I love the way it looks on my skin. I love the way I look when I wear it. I really enjoy it. But I'm one of those people who I'm okay with the fact that I have imperfections. I'm okay with the fact that I have sun damage. I'm okay with the fact that I have rosacea. I do things to try to fix those underlying issues like lasers and stuff. But when I wear foundation, I don't want to look poreless. I want to look I want to look like a human being. I'd like to have more perfect skin, of course, but I'm okay with that. So I want to, and the reason I'm going into so much details, I don't want anyone to buy this and think, oh, I'm going to look all glowy and blurred and everything's you're going to see those imperfections. But in my opinion, those are what make people interesting, unique, yourself. And this just makes your skin look better and glowier and like you're eating really healthy and getting lots of sleep and not stressed out about your job. So this to me is an absolutely great product, and I'm obsessing over it lately because in the spring and summer, that's kind of my go-to. I wear that, I wear tinted moisturizers. The new Say Slip Tint, I really am enjoying. I think that looks really nice. I go for a lighter look. It's just, I don't really wear foundation in the spring and summer. Okay, so the next thing that I am currently obsessed over is a blush that I pulled out, which is really old. And I am gonna do an entire video on all the blushes that I have unearthed. Many of them are testers. This one's not a tester. This isn't its case. This is Narcissus, or Narcisse. It's spelled Narcisse, so I guess it would be Narcisse. Narcisse is this beautiful pink that has what would I call it? It's like a translucent, shine, almost shimmer to it. And on, when you first put it on, you're like, oh, well, that's just like a Barbie pink. I don't know. But it looks so pretty on the skin. Now, this is a really old shade. This has been around almost 10 years. Yeah, I think it's like 10 years old. I mean, this particular one's not 10 years old, but the shade came out like 10 years ago. It smells fantastic. It smells, and those of you who have had Chanel products for a long time know there used to be a different scent to the Chanel blushes, and this one has it. It's, I can't explain, but there was an older scent. I know it sounds weird, but like it was like an older person's perfume kind of scent. Anyway, that's what this smells like. But this is a beautiful blush, and I absolutely love this. And I'm very excited that I have it and that I'm using it. I have it on my face today. It's just a gorgeous, glowy pink. It makes you look really healthy. I think it especially, in my opinion, looks really good on people who have very pale, fair skin because it's this like bright pink kind of blush. So it kind of looks like what you look like when you're flushed. But it has a glow to it that I think is stunning. And the new blushes by Chanel don't really have that. So the shade I'm absolutely obsessed over and have been wearing it quite a bit lately. Next is the hydrating powder in ivory gold. Now this hydrating powder, this is illuminating powder, highlighting powder. It's, see if you can see, yeah, you can see it. There we go. And this has like micro glitter almost in it. But I really like it. Can you see? There we go. Yeah. It's got this gorgeous gold shift, and I've been wearing it just kind of like a highlight. You can wear it all over your face. Like I said, it's a highlighting powder. It's not the illuminating powder. It's the highlighting powder. So it is, you know, the name is a little bit different, but I am a little obsessed with it because it gives this very, like, they're just micro, it's not glitter, it's like a micro shimmer. And I just think it looks really pretty. You can use it as I did, like a highlighter, but you can also take it with a very, very big fluffy brush and just kind of dust it on your face. Either way, obsessed with it lately. It's an older one. I really like it. I don't know if it's still available in stores, but anyway, current obsession. On my eyes is the Tissé Camellia Eye Quad. This, of course, is a tester. This is an old one. This is still available. I think it's available at Chanel. I know it's available in like some stores, like Macy's and stuff. But it's a very lavender plum leaning cool quad. And as if you've watched my channel, you know I love these types of shades. The Tissé formula is a baked formula. I really like these. I think they look really nice on the eye. It has sort of a gray leaning, almost like a lavender gray leaning, which I like personally. Even the pink leans purple. It's not really a pink quad at all. And there's a couple of testers that, like I said, when I unearthed some other stuff that I found, and they're all, well, not all, but many are the Tissé formula, which is this baked formula, which I really enjoy. So yeah, I think that's, I'm loving that. So that's the fourth one that I'm kind of obsessed with right now. And again, these shades I just think lend well to the spring. If you've watched my channel for a while, I was like at the beginning just really anti-pink, and frankly anti-purple. Like I just did not like wearing those shades. Over the last year or so though, I've really come to appreciate the purples, but they're the grayish purples. They're the ones that have, you know, the lavender kind of feel to it, not like purpley pinks. And I think this one falls into that category, which is why I like it so much. Yeah, so I'm just, you know, loving it. And like I said, my whole face is Chanel, but, you know, I'm just picking out the 5. And then I have like a 1 as an extra because, you know, of course I had to. So the liner I'm using is Cassis. Now, this is not a new liner, but it's new to me. I've never owned Cassis because, again, or Cassis, but I think it's Cassis. It's a purpley gray. I have purple chalk. Purple chalk has more of a purple chocolate, like a brownie purple shade, and it's beautiful, and I actually really love purple chalk. But this one is a little bit more like eggplant, and it's what I have on my eyes today. And yeah, I really love it. I love these waterproof eyeliners. I'm so excited about the summer ones that are coming up. Oh, you have no idea. I will buy all of them. I will buy every single one. So those are the 5 things that I'm obsessed over right now. But of course I had to do an extra. I had to throw another one in because I had to. And I am wearing today 118 Radiant in the Rouge Cocoa Blooms. And I gotta tell you guys, I really like the Rouge Cocoa Blooms. I think they're great. They are pigmented. They're like the Rouge Cocoa Flashes, but they have more pigment to them. I feel like they leave behind a stain, which I kind of like, so that like I could wear this around and do my Zoom calls or whatever. And then if I was going to go out and I had to put a mask on, I would just basically blot this until the lipstick's gone. And it leaves behind a stain that actually lasts pretty much all day. I mean, until you know, like, I mean, it doesn't last all day, but it lasts a really long time. And I really like that. I think it's just cool. I don't know if it was meant to do that, but that's what it does on me. And I have a number of the shades. I did a shorts and a video on the various shades, and I really like them. It's funny, there's a couple of products like this that have come out recently. The Guerlain Kiss Kiss, I think it is, and the Gucci lipsticks, the new ones, the thin ones. They have all kind of a similar feel, which is this kind of like, I don't know, lighter, glossier kind of feel to them. But these I think are the most pigmented and seem to stain, whereas the Gucci's are very light. They're more like a balm. The Kiss Kisses I think are kind of in between, although I haven't tried them yet. I've just seen them on other folks. But I'm loving that formula, and honestly, I've really kind of refrained from buying too many lip products this past year, and I'm very excited about the opportunity to be able to wear them again. Or soon, anyway. Yeah, I think that's probably why I'm a little excited about, you know, lip products, especially these Chanel Blooms. I think they're really beautiful. So that is my top 5 plus my honorable mention for my current obsessions from Chanel. And I'm gonna do one on Dior and Tom Ford coming up soon. But I thought I would start with Chanel because 1, Allison did, and 2, you know, like I said, because I worked for Chanel years ago, I definitely have an affinity for the brand, and there are some, you know, products that I've been pulling out lately, like the ones I just mentioned today, more than I had been earlier in the year, because it's spring and it just, you know, the products just sort of lend themselves more to this time of year. And of course the blush, I'm just can't tell you like how excited I was to find a whole bunch of blushes. But anyway, we'll get to that later. Full-length video coming up soon. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. Allison, thanks so much for coming up with this tag. I think it's awesome. I absolutely love the idea. So thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you in another video really soon.